It's right there in Genesis 6, but I can't instantly, I think it's in Genesis 6, I can't instantly see it. But the point is that they're telling us that they could A, create artificial life. Well, it's impossible to create artificial life. You can manipulate things that exist, but to start from nothing, and I mean absolute nothing, you have to create a universe, you have to create a world, you have to create the life support systems before you can actually create life. But once you have something in existence, you can manipulate it to your heart's content. Now, it is also possible to make inanimate things have life, because that's what we're told is going to happen when we read Revelation, because we're told that the beast and the false prophet, they're going to make an image, and they're going to have the power to give the image a voice to speak. But this is all evil spirit activity. But these are the days we are living in. We are living in a time where no one wants to hear about evil spirits and this sort of a thing. But we better get accustomed to it, because they are around, they are in our homes, they are affecting us in every way. But this is what was happening in the days of Noah. Bestiality is not normal. It's not normal. Just going around raping and abusing a 10-month-old baby, that's not normal. How much longer can God allow it? We are bombing and killing people by the thousand every day. In Asia, in Africa. We are killing thousands of people in other parts of the world by other means. In Brazil at one point, they were killing these street children like vermin. They wanted them out of the way. So at night they would go round them up and shoot them. In Russia you have children living in the sewers. You see, many of us have got an intellectual Christianity. It's all up here. And we are arguing intellectual points, and we are point scoring, and I know this, I'm better than you, one-upmanship. I'm seeing it all the time. People reject documents that we have written, like, tell them I love them. We don't want to hear that. What do they want to hear? I remember giving somebody not so long ago some beautiful pictures that I had taken. And he said, that's not the kind of a thing I want. I want some violence, man. That's no good to me. That's too nice, and I don't need that. But you know, it says, the end of all flesh is come before me. You see, the whole system is geared to mess our minds up and destroy us. But we don't accept it. We think, he's way out, the television isn't doing me any harm, but it's messing up your mind, the internet isn't doing me any harm, the media, the news, which is just lies, isn't doing me any harm. You know, in this document that I had yesterday about this 10-month-old girl, it was preceded by something I thought was so wonderful. It said, mourn day. These are the days of the week. Mourn day, tear day, waste day, thirst day, fight day, shatter day, sin day. Yeah. Mourn day, tear day, waste day, thirst day, fight day, shatter day, sin day. Yes, I was right that young baby was in Pittsburgh. See, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that's the young baby. It was at the bottom of my list. So we have just shown you just a tiny, tiny smattering of what's going on in the world today. We have so much on the website telling you about the corrupt governments, the corrupt churches. Why can't we believe that they're corrupt? We are seeing their deeds. We are seeing their words. Why have we got to hold fast to these people? I'm doing a document on further upgrade on Babylon. We have to live in the world today, therefore we have to interface with Babylon. At some point we have to do that. But as all my videos say, we need to be sighing and crying about the sad state of our world. Because we just saw, God says, the end of all flesh is come before me. Now that is serious. He didn't say some flesh. He didn't say except those who believe in the rapture. No, he said the end of all flesh came before him at the times of Noah. And he says we are now in the same situation as at the time of Noah. Therefore, once again, the end of all flesh has come before him. He is not prepared to tolerate the violence with children killing children, adults abusing and killing children, bestiality where the women involved in this and the men involved in this could be well under duress. They're not there because that's what they want to do. I'm not saying they aren't, but I'm saying because we control and manipulate people to this extent, we can't just think that they're doing it willingly. In order to survive, people are having to degrade themselves to the uttermost. Now, how long is the eternal God going to allow us to watch this? There are loads of people who are saying that the crunch day is 2012. That's what they're saying. Well, they go to the Mayan calendar. Well, the world doesn't operate on the Mayan calendar. It operates on God's calendar. And when he says the end of all flesh has come before me, it's only by his mercy and his grace that he hasn't blown the lot of us away. Hopefully, somewhere inside this mass of confusion, there's a bride who is taking the time to make herself ready. Because as I have been saying for years, as soon as the bride is utterly and completely ready, the curtain will come down.